Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Professional Development Guy. Today we're going to discuss adjust. Adjust. For starters, we have to be open-minded and flexible. We have to, especially in these days and time. We have to. Now, we all know how change and transition is so difficult to go from change and to get to that transition stage. Because that beginning stage of that change, that's the toughest part right there, because it's something that you're going to have to change and try that you've never done before. You've been doing it for 15 years now, for 10 years now, and you've been doing it that way. And it was successful. It was proven. But now you have to change. So that mindset is the first thing we have to change to be able to adjust. You have to be willing to at least be open-minded so you can start moving towards that transition to get to that. But it is a process. It's a building process. It's a tough one to even start to go to. It's tough to start to get there. But if you are at least able to be open-minded enough to move forward, right? You haven't got there yet, but at least, okay, I'll try this. If you're willing to do that, now you're going to be in that neutral stage. Now, the tricky thing about that neutral stage is that you're going to start seeing some success in that change, but at the same time, that adversity still is going to be there, right? It's not going to be easy. That change is not going to be easy. So you always going to say, you know what? I can always go back to the way I used to do it. The way I used to do it. So you can always look back and you can kind of see some success forward. But I can tell you this, if you can get your mindset to get to that new beginning and that transition, it'll be well worth it. And the great thing about it is you're going to see that, guess what? I can deal with change. I can adjust. I can move forward because I stepped out of my comfort zone. I kept an open mind and I remained flexible. It's a tough transition. But once you get there from that change, it starts with a change. Once you get to that change, now you start seeing it. And once you start seeing it, you're going to start believing it. Once you start believing it, then you become it. That's transition. Transition is all psychological. It's what you think. It's your mindset. It's your mindset. So don't ever just stop at the change, right? I have to do something different. I have to change. No, let's go to the transition where your mindset is totally different. Totally different. Once you do that now leader, manager, owner of a company, now you can go and talk to your employees and get the buy-in because they know you believe. And they just came through that change, the transition with you, and they see the difference. Now they believe. They didn't like it at first. No one will. Most people don't, right? Because it takes them out of their comfort zone. But once they see the success and see where your company could possibly go and the growth within the company and within your employees, right? Within their own personal growth, within their own career growth, within inside. And once they see that, then that's how you get buy-in. That's how you get buy-in because your staff start believing. Your team starts believing. This is why it's great to share information. We don't need to keep our information. We know our team and our staff don't need to know every single thing, but for the most part, we need to start sharing more information so they will feel they belong and they will understand the change that you're trying to make, your vision that you have. You have to share your vision if you want someone to go with you and believe it, right? So share it. Share it with them as much as possible. Then you would get that buy-in. Then you would get that ownership. Your employees will start taking ownership of your business because that's what we always want. I like it's your business. Well, let's give them the information. Let's take them through that change. Let's show them that we're real leaders, right? And then we're going to take you with us with this. We're going to show you, I'm going to tough it out with you as well. I don't just want you to make a change. We are going to make a change as a team and as a business, as a company. All right? Adjust. Keep an open mind, stay flexible, and adjust. Folks, this has been your professional development guy. I'd like to thank you for joining us each and every week. If you have any questions, any suggestions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section in YouTube. Please continue to share and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you like the video, hit the thumbs up on YouTube. All right. Once again, this is your professional development guy. I want everyone to have a super fantastic week and be safe.